Hey, what's up, yo? Hey, listen. You know, there are millions upon millions and millions of people who have their nationality, they have their culture, in check. They know their ancestors by names. They know what tribes they come from. You see, they're not lost. You see, and I know, some of us don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I know some of us don't care about all that, man. What your culture is and where you come from and the proper land or the proper country, hell, the proper continent. You see, I know, I know. But listen, you are people, right? That's that is separate from every other nation. You see, and in these people's minds, you see, you're a leech. You see, you leech off of other people's shit. You see, you leech off of other people's things. You see, just imagine you being in this land and creating a nationality right before the people's eyes. You see, now, I what it sound like the people are trying to do it. You see, using the word black. You see, but what folks don't understand, that word has a sound. You see, and that sound resonates with negativity way beyond your mind state, way beyond your intelligence, or way beyond what you think whatever. You see when you say universe and you say energy, all these things, you got to know the tongue that you're speaking in. You see, pay attention to the tongue that you're speaking in. You see, and know that the words that you use was actually for you. You see, but it had to be beat into your ass. You see, and from your loins, you see, or from the mother's womb, from your mother's womb. I'm sorry, from your mother's womb. You was given something that's way beyond what all other nationalities have on this planet. You see, and that's the gift of the unseen. You see, the gift of the unseen. You see, you right now in this very hour, something has been already prepared for you to use your mind collectively. You see, and think higher, think on a huge scale. You see, collectively. You see, everybody just have a vault. Go on about your daily business, do what you do every day, however it may be. But you have to just think of it. Just think of you being higher. Just think of you being greater. Just think of you being majestic. You see, just think of you being a part of the greatest people whoever walked the earth. You're gonna have to put that inside of you and believe it. You see, because once you do that, the world is going to follow you. You see, the world is going to follow you. You see, just like right now. You see, you have entities that's listening to me talk and say this right now. You see, but they can't stop me. They can't stop me and my homies. You know what I'm saying? They can't stop me and my homies. You see, like I said, it's the The door's open. The cells are here. You see, and I know that some of the people that read down and look for instructions. You see, I'm not, I hope one day they'll come into themselves and know the power that they have. You see, and the greater works that's available to you. You know what I'm saying? You can't just say greater works. You can't just read greater works. You have to know what type of work it is. You see, you don't know what type of work it is because you don't know that the one whom you say you believe in, you see, created the heavens and the earth, created hell and heaven. You know what I'm saying? Created good and evil. You see, created left and right. These two poles. You see, what I'm trying to say to you is this. All you have to do is talk. Just talk. Just talk. Nothing superficial. Nothing superficial. Wherever you need to be as a nation of people, wherever you need to be as a nation of people, you see, wherever you feel in your heart that you are, you see, don't separate the people though. When you're talking, put the people in your mind when you're talking. You see, you have to do this. Now, it's just one catch to this. You have to be a part of the bloodline. You see? And so it's a lot of us, but you have the grafted, you see, and the created blended in with you. So, just like right now, probably 2% will hear me, you see, and then the others will come from somewhere else and then grab my shit. You see, like they always do, you see? But listen, I'm just trying to, hell, I've been saying this shit for 2 years. You see, I guess as I go on, my articulation of what I'm trying to say is getting a little better. You see, I'm trying to pronounce these words. I'm trying to talk in a certain way, without fear. I mean, y'all don't be understanding, man. I have to be careful, not you all. I don't think I have to be careful with the things that I say. Because, I know what's written inside of these words, you see, if you ain't never had your thigh bone broken, your leg broken, you know what I'm saying? Look, I don't even know the name of the motherfucker, in your arm and shit, if you ain't never had this shit broken, man, and all other type of shit, that I can't name. If you ain't never been through this shit, you see, because of your own doing, you don't have no clue what I'm talking about, you see. Listen, I'm trying to share my work with the people, but it's unseen, you see, and I'm by myself in the physical. You see, I'm by myself, and sometimes one day I just hope someone understand, I guess, who I am. I don't know how to say this shit, man. I don't know how to say it. I don't even know how to talk to people. I don't know what to say to motherfuckers, man, because everybody is so indoctrinated. You see? Everybody's so indoctrinated. And I don't even know why I'm talking about this this part right now, man, but it's a shame, man. Just think about all the people that waited on Christ. All the people that waited on Christ, you see? And we just giving the people the same shit. And all the crises that came, dude, we killed them. I mean, we killed them. We don't believe in them and things like that. And then you people wondering why the curses. And then you look in Deuteronomy, and then Deuteronomy talk about these little things and shit like that. But it's way beyond that shit. It's way beyond that. You see? We don't listen. We don't listen to ourselves. We don't believe that this power is in us. We think that we have to put the power in us by instructions, by the book. You see, you're reading the book like you a heathen. You're reading the book like you were adopted. You see, someone told you that you were adopted. Someone told you that you need some type of manual. You see, but the real manual, you know what I'm saying, that's walking in the flesh, we kill them. We don't pay attention to them. You know what I'm saying? They bugged out. They crazy. You see? And it's like, you can't say nothing. You can just be, you can just be sitting right there in front of whom your Christ is. You be sitting there right there and just ridiculing him, pumping that book inside of him or them. You see, pumping that book, telling them that they're going to hell and telling them that they're going to, all the telling them to repent. You know what I'm saying? And you sitting right there talking to him. The reason, look, because you don't believe that it's possible for that being to be walking. You don't believe that it's possible to see him, you know what I'm saying, being just like you. You don't believe it in your heart. That's why you like you are. That's why all this shit, man, everybody waiting. You see? It took a homosexual white man, you know what I'm saying, to say to the people, I'll be damned if a black Messiah raise up in this country. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? Something like that this motherfucker said, man. You know what I'm saying? This agent, this head agent. Y'all know his name. You see, y'all know his name. I'm not speaking that motherfucker's name, but y'all know his name. And he said that because he knows, they knows, but you don't know. You see, you don't know. They make sure that they put you in a position to kill your own. You see? It's so horrible, man, watching this. It's so horrible watching this. You don't know what's in front of you. You don't even know who's here. You see? You don't even know who's here. Hell, shit, I tell you the truth. If some of these beings had brothers and sisters and aunties and uncles and all that other type of shit, they wouldn't even believe it because they came out the same goddamn womb. You see? It's just amazing, man. This is why I say you have to think higher. You have to think higher and trust in the God that's in you. You have to trust it or give it commands. You know what I'm saying? However God works with you and works with things, that's how you work with your body. That's what you do. You see? That's what you do. You talk, you give things commands. You see? Your body commands. You have to. You speak it out. You see? Speak it, especially if you're by yourself. You speak this shit out. You see? Speak it out so your shit can so it can remember. You see? So shit can ignite in you. You see? And then this is when this energy gonna rest itself, behind your navel. You see? And turn itself gold. And then you'll be able to start using that plasma properly. You just don't know the sun that's inside of you, man. All you got to do is just ignite it. You see? We're already here. All you got to do is know that you're here. All you have to do is just know how great you are as a people. That's all you have to do. Just know how great you are as a people and execute these things. You see, execute these things, not in submission. You see, not in submission. But listen, when I talk about executing, I'm not talking about leaving the space of your peoples. I'm talking about in the midst of your peoples. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Fuck all this other shit. You see, deal with your own first. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just turn away from all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And just deal with your people first. Let them know how powerful they are. You see? Let them know. They need to know right now is the perfect time to let the people know how powerful they are. You see? And watch, people are going to start thinking that you're gonna do violence and shit, because that's what this land is built on. Violence and chaos and all type of shit. You see what I'm saying? So they gonna, they created you. You gonna do something to them and shit. So they gonna get prepared. But don't worry about that shit. Don't worry about it, because you got a mind that can go into their minds. You see? Go into their minds and rearrange it. You have to know that the Father is inside of you. You see? And the mother that dwells with you also, she helps you to birth shit. You see? And you have to believe this shit, man. You can't be believing that God, your God is a male and female. You can't think like that. You know what I'm saying? Genderless, whatever. You just, I can't even, oh my God. Don't even think on those levels. Don't even think on those levels. You know what I'm saying? Just think of where you come from. Just think of where you come from. That's all you have to do. Those two, just think of them. You see, just think of them. You see? Because it was their blueprint that got you here. You see? Well, the blueprint that was in them, it got you here. You see? And it was a brilliant, intelligent mind that allowed all these things to happen. Anyway, yeah.